Hi there, Flirters, and welcome back. I'm Brianna, and this week's topic is sexting. So it's like sexy texting. You've probably heard of it before. Maybe, maybe not. But that is what we are talking about. So let's discuss. Okay, first of all, I think it comes down to, with sexting, I think it comes down to the age of the people involved in actually sexting, because I think if you are under the age of 18, that's when it can be like really extremely inappropriate and illegal. Because say you've got like a 12 to 14-year-old girl communicating online with someone, and the other person has led to them to believe that they may be the same age when in fact they're, like 30, 40, 50 years old. Well, that's completely not appropriate. And when it's online, you can't tell how old the other person actually may be. And I think that's the really scary thing with technology these days. Like with sexting, you can do it, okay, so first of all, it's just like your mobile phone. But now you can do it on, you've got Kik, you've got Facebook, then you've got like Twitter. I was going to say MySpace, but that's so old. Twitter, you can do it on YouTube, you can do it on Snapchat. Snapchat's huge because you can do pictures out, and then that's another thing, pictures, remind me. And you can put words onto the images then as well. But I think mostly it happens in between people's phones. So that's what worries me the most about sexting, is the age of the people who are involved. And yeah, secondly is the content. So it could be just words, or it could be images as well. And then when you come to social networking sites like Facebook and especially Snapchat, where you can do a photo and images all together, well then you're like really creating like a kind of package that people can then share of your image. Like if you send a picture and it's got your face in it, well, look what you've just done, and you can't take it back. And that's the really scary thing about sexting, is you might harmlessly do it for one person, for someone that you're in a relationship with, and then if something bad were to happen and that relationship like fell apart, then well, you don't know what they've actually kept, and then they can use that against you, and then it can be out there in the big wide world of the web. So that's why I don't do it. Yeah, I don't like it, so I don't engage with it, because I don't want people to use my image in that sort of way. It's like, if you don't want your image out there, don't send it to people. And I think if you just plainly say that to people, I think they're going to listen. If you just say, hey look, I'm not going to do it, well, just plainly say that. I think as long as like kids know from a young age that that kind of stuff happens, then I think it's all good. And it's really funny because when researching it, when you type in sexting into Google, the first thing that comes up like 3 spots down, it tells you like how to do it, like oh, this is how, and it's got all these links through Cosmopolitan on how it can be fun, and I think you can do it and be fun, like have fun, but I think there are other ways to get the pleasure out of doing that instead of sending your image out there into the big wide world. So I definitely think that it is more damaging than positive. I don't see any positive outcomes coming from engaging in sexting. Like, I don't see anything positive at all coming out of it that couldn't possibly come out as being negative. Because I think anything positive that can come out of it, like for you and another person, I think you can get that in other ways. I don't think you need to sex someone to, have fun. That's just what I think. Yeah, so when engaging in it, just be careful and just remember that it's not just the person that you're sending the picture, words to. If it's through technology, you're basically sending it to everyone, because you don't know who's going to get their hands on it. And that's the truth, I think. So that's that for today. Thank you for watching, and make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you next week.